Back bonding. I will teach you the complete concept and important questions of back bonding. Firstly, let me teach you that what is back bonding. Well, let's consider a covalent molecule. We know that there is covalent bond between X and Y atom. Here, we can see that the X atom has empty orbital, while the Y atom has lone pair of electrons. Now listen carefully. Y atom donates its lone pair of electrons to X. It is because X atom has empty orbital. As a result of this transfer of lone pair of electrons, coordinate bond or dative bond is formed between X and Y atom. This phenomena is known as back bonding. Therefore, we define back bonding as when lone pair of electrons is transferred from filled orbital of an atom to unfilled orbital of adjacent atom, an equivalent bond is called back bonding. Let me repeat it. When lone pair of electrons is transferred from filled orbital of an atom to unfilled orbital of adjacent atom, an equivalent molecule is called back bonding. Also note it down that this covalent molecule has two chemical bonds, single covalent bond and coordinate covalent bond. Thus remember that back bonding is formed when lone pair of electrons is transferred to unfilled orbital like in X and Y atoms. Now we will learn some examples of back bonding. For example, consider BF3. We know that in BF3, the lone pair of electrons is 0, the bond pair of electrons is 3. The total electron pairs is equal to 3. We know that when there are 3 electron pairs, the molecule is sp2 hybridized and its geometry is trigonal planar. Now I draw its Lewis structure. This is the Lewis structure of BF3. We can see that this first fluorine has lone pair of electrons. Now according to back bonding concept, this lone pair of electrons of fluorine is transferred to the empty orbital of boron. As a result, back bonding is formed. Similarly, consider this structure of BF3. Now there is another possibility. This second fluorine has lone pair of electrons, while boron has empty orbital. So this second fluorine can transfer its lone pair of electrons to the empty orbital of boron. As a result of this, back bonding is formed. Also consider this structure of BF3. Now there is another possibility. We can see that this third fluorine has lone pair of electrons, while boron has empty orbital. There is possibility that this fluorine can transfer its lone pair of electrons to empty orbital of boron. As a result of this transfer, back bonding is formed. Overall, we can see that back bonding is possible between first fluorine and boron. Back bonding is possible between second fluorine and boron. And back bonding is possible between third fluorine and boron. Note down that we represent back bonding or coordinate covalent bond by dots. Thus remember that back bonding is possible in BF3 because fluorine has lone pair of electrons and boron has empty orbital. Now we will learn some important questions of back bonding. Remember that the strength of back bonding depends on extent of orbital overlapping. The higher the overlapping of orbitals, the higher is the strength of back bonding. For example, consider this question. The correct order of strength of back bonding in boron trihalides is dash. Well, I write BF3, BCl3, BBr3 and Bi3. Now I write the overlapping of orbitals in back bonding. 2p, 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 3p, 2p, 4p, 2p and 5p. We know that the size of 2p is smaller and the size of 2p is also smaller. On the other hand, the size of 2p is again smaller and the size of 5p is larger. Now listen carefully. We already learned that the strength of back bonding depends on extent of orbital overlapping. In case of BF3, the extent of orbital overlapping is high due to smaller orbital size. On the other hand, in case of BI3, the extent of orbital overlapping is smaller due to larger size. Thus we say that BF3 has more back bonding while BI3 has less back bonding. So the correct order is like this. Thus the correct option is C. Hence note down this important question. Secondly, consider this question. The correct order of Lewis acidic strength and boron trihalides is dash. Well, I again write BF3, BCl3, BBr3 and BI3. The orbitals overlapping is 2p, 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 3p, 2p, 4p, 2p, 5p. We know that 2p has smaller size, 2p has smaller size. In case of BI3, 2p has smaller size and 5p has larger size. Now listen carefully. In case of BF3, both the orbitals 2p and 2p are smaller. Due to smaller size, they cannot easily donate electron. Let me repeat it. Due to smaller size, they cannot easily donate electron. So BF3 is a bad Lewis acid. In case of BI3, 5p orbital has larger size. Due to larger size, it can easily donate electron. Let me repeat it. Due to larger size, 5p can easily donate electron. So we say that Bi3 is good Lewis acid. Hence the correct order of Lewis acid strength is like this. Thus the correct option is B. Hence note down this important question. Finally, let me teach you this important question. Why trimethylamine is pyramidal while tricylilamine is trigonal planar? Well, I write trimethylamine and tricylilamine. I draw the structure of trimethylamine. This is the structure of trimethylamine. Here, the bond pair of electrons is 3 and the lone pair of electrons is 1. Total electron pair is equal to 4. We know that if electron pairs are 4, the molecule is sp3 hybridized and its geometry is pyramidal. On the other hand, I draw the structure of tricylilamine. This is the structure of tricylilamine. Remember that this silicon has empty orbital, while this nitrogen has lone pair of electrons. According to back bonding concept, nitrogen will transfer its lone pair of electron to silicon. As a result of this, back bonding phenomena is possible. So here, the bond pair of electrons is 3. Nitrogen has transferred its lone pair of electrons, so the lone pair of electrons is 0. Total electron pair of electrons is 3. We know that if total electron pairs is 3, the molecule is sp2 hybridized and its geometry is trigonal planar. Thus we say that trimethylamine is pyramidal because nitrogen is sp3 hybridized, while tricylilamine is trigonal planar because nitrogen is sp2 hybridized. Hence note down these important questions.